Welcome to the Garth Riley Show. Good to have you with us. We're on the Business Bakery edition. You know, my belief is that if we build an economy within our community, we actually have places for our kids to work. You know, why not? So what's happening is there's a guy I met. In fact, I've known him before, but he was now he's the person behind this. Yeah, I call it the Town Planner Community Calendar. And I've had this at my home. I don't know if you live in Ajax or in some other communities as well, but we're talking with Jeff Gordon about the Ajax edition, that this community calendar sits on our wall every year, coupons on the bottom, advertisement on the side, lots of things going on in my community. This event, I had no idea until I met Jeff Gordon that this wasn't produced by the town. I thought it was. Jeff Gordon joins me. He's the publisher and owner of the Town Planner Community Calendar. Jeff, good to have you here.
Great to be here, Garth.
Recent owner, brand new owner as of January of...
As of January 2010.
I guess, was I wrong to think that this was put together by the town? It looks like it, kind of, because it has such a great feel for information on it.
Well, we want to have a community feel. We work very closely with the town. They provide much of the input for the dates that we publicize. They support us. We distribute our calendars through many of the local town offices, like the library, the community halls, the rec center, city hall, libraries. All take our calendars, so that if you don't get a calendar, that's one of the places to go.
Get it. But actually 28,500 homes is what happens. People get this calendar in Ajax, so all homes will get it. Apartment buildings, no?
Apartment buildings don't at this time, but all the homes in Ajax are hand-delivered between the 5th and the 15th of December. You should be receiving your calendar this year.
You know, part of my idea about economic gardening is that businesses being involved in the community. Sometimes I find that it's always been tough for businesses to be involved. And in this case here, you know, what I see is you say it best. You talk about them as sponsors, not necessarily advertisers, because each page of a calendar, as we see them and we know them, actually has a whole listing of events. And essentially anybody around this looks like a sponsor.
Exactly.
Right. And I think that's actually kind of a neat way to do it. There's also value. There's a value proposition here on the bottom here. There's couponing that companies can do. They don't have to do it all 12 months. They can pick their months that they want to put it into.
That's correct.
Yeah, any advertisement here is they can pick whatever month they want to go into, right?
With a few exceptions, yes, they can go any month. We have several different options that they can participate, but it's the sponsorship, Garth. That's what we're really trying to promote here. Many of these businesses, they sponsor the local hockey team or like Family Chiropractic. They are the sponsors of the local Ajax soccer club.
So they're using the Ajax soccer logo there, which is smart marketing.
Correct.
Because they're saying we are recognizing this organization as a business. Now, obviously, the hope is one day, and the way I believe it should be, if there are businesses that are supporting organizations that are non-for-profit, that you should do business with them.
Right.
So I mean, like, what's wrong with that idea? Right.
Well, they're giving back to their community,
right.
And that's what it's about. It's giving back, and in a sense, I'm giving back as the town planner. I'm giving a vehicle for many of these service clubs and nonprofits that may not have access to all 28,000 people in the community.
Right.
So we're promoting their events so that the community can go to that open house or that registration for that sports team.
Right. I mean, for example, I would have never known about this. The April event, there was the Ajax Film Circuit at Cineplex. There's things like Ajax. There's a town council meetings talking about the community affairs. There is a food drive that's been promoted here that's on the go. There's all kinds of things, and people actually, there's even tells me when the PA days for schools are in here as well. God bless you, brother. But this is the kind of stuff that you do. Is this part of the flavor of Town Planner? Because there's over 600 locations of Town Planner throughout North America.
It's not just the flavor. That is what we are. That's what we want to be. We call ourselves a resource tool, and we use the vehicle, the calendar, as the vehicle to get our message across.
You know, one of the things I've noticed, and I know this in social media, and any media transaction, is called spaced repetition erodes resistance. And I want to say it again: spaced repetition erodes resistance. You know, if I use the thing going, "No, buddy," I don't have to tell you what furniture price I'm talking about because they've hammered that home. Now, not everybody has that kind of budget, or if you're going to be that lone guy that buys that jewelry. But the bottom line is that they're out there so often, and yet you walk by a calendar in our kitchen. We walk by it every day. And it was interesting because you said that the mortgage broker guy that's part of it, he's back again, Shane Supal, says that he gets recognized.
He gets recognized all the time in public situations, when he's walking down the street, when he's in the market. That's what it's about.
Right.
He's getting recognition. And we encourage people, especially those businesses that have, it's a personal relationship that you have, we encourage them to put a picture in the calendar.
Which makes good sense. And what I also like about it is there's coupons here. You know, some of my favorite restaurants, I wish they would all come back. I understand one of them is not coming back.
Well, there's one that's not this year.
I'm gonna phone their owner and say, look at, just kidding. But everybody has different reasons for not doing it.
Right.
Bottom line is, you've actually say that's highly unusual because the redemption rate was huge. There are 3 restaurant chains that are represented here that are part of the community. They do play in the community, and the redemption rate of the coupons is crazy.
That's right. I mean, very few of the sponsors that I have spoken to haven't got a positive return from the coupons.
Right.
That's what it's about. It's a networking vehicle for them.
But
that's what it's about.
But I also know, studying marketing, if you use couponing correctly, it is actually used to help elevate business, bringing 2 or 3 people together. You know, a lot of people think couponing is giving stuff away. You and I both know that in the food industry, and I know this, that the food cost is like somewhere around 30%. So tell me you wouldn't take 30%, let's say the guy's going to spend $10, bad example, but it's $3, so it's good for my math. Would you not pay $3 to get somebody to come in, talk about your place, and amplify it? There's, for example, a couple restaurants in here that I know I go to all the time. I tell people to go. In fact, the person doing the switching today on the show, their family went there because, you know what, I went there from a coupon, so they took one coupon, brought a family of 5 there. I see it as a great vehicle, and these people sometimes think, no, I'm going to run it at one-day ad. I don't get it. I think this is a really inexpensive vehicle to get going at.
Well, we think exactly the way you said, Greg.
Yeah, man, it helps.
It's about offering an opportunity for a business to tell their story, to tell where they are, what they're about, and then people can make a choice. I mean, I know in our household, Friday night is usually the night we go out or take out. And every Friday night, it's the same thing. Where's the list of coupons? And we go through the flyers to try and find one. Now that the calendar is there, it solves a lot of the time. Most of those coupons are gone in our calendar too. Right. We use them all the time,
especially in times like this. Coming back from break, what I'm going to do is we're going to speak with Jeff Gordon about how businesses may want to take advantage of this, and we've got an interesting offer that we feel so passionately about what you're doing that you know, Garth Riley Media, the Garth Riley Show, and want to come in and do an attractive offer to help businesses even amplify themselves more.
Well, let's talk about that.
Okay, cool. We'll be right back with more of the Town Planner Edition. Now, apparently now I'm part of it. We'll be well, sort of, you know, on the video side. Take good care. We'll talk soon.